All right, time's now 4:45. Let's get back over to Peyton, and there's no chance that's going to come to us.
Yeah, it's not coming to the Gulf. We're very confident in that part of the forecast now. And Fiona is a great example of you don't have to have a powerful Category 3, 4, 5 to get catastrophic problems. In this case, it's a Cat 1 this morning. You could see it there. It's made a second landfall in eastern Dominican Republic this morning, and it has still just got a fire hose of rain and moisture pushing up into Puerto Rico. So some locations, I was just checking, over 25 inches of rain have fallen in a few locations, and that's going to continue through today. The worst part is the movement's northwest at 8 miles an hour, so it's not moving fast. It is expected to stay away from the United States. Now, to be close to the Turks and Caicos tomorrow, and then notice continuing to strengthen. We have it as a Cat 3 approaching Bermuda by Friday morning, early Friday morning. Could have a major hurricane in the vicinity of Bermuda. So they had the hurricane a couple of weeks ago near the island. Well, they've got another major hurricane in the vicinity as well. But once again, not coming to the Gulf. The reason for that, our pattern really worked out for us. Now, we've got a big ridge of high pressure, but the ridge is not extending far enough to trap Fiona under it. There's actually a trough of low pressure coming down. And remember, a weakness is what the hurricane is going to follow, and so that will pull it to the north as that trough swings down. Our weather dominated by that thing right there, and that means it is about to get hot, especially for mid-September standards, and fall officially starts on Thursday. So we are through Fiona. Next name is Gaston. There's no other really immediate areas that are going to likely develop, but it's a reminder we've still got a little ways to go through hurricane season. We're past the peak here, but September and even October is generally fairly active, and sometimes October is just as active as they've been getting in middle of August. So we still got a little while longer to be vigilant, but things, boy, it's been our friend so far this season, and things have been a big difference than what we dealt with the past couple of years. As I mentioned, it's just going to be hot. We're going to get into the low 90s today. That's above our average high of 88. There's a 10% chance of an isolated shower. Most are not going to see any rain this entire week. It is going to be a hot and dry week. Look at this. 92, 94, 95 on Thursday. The first day of fall will be one of our hottest days we've seen since mid-June. So the heat is cranking up. Our records will get close to records, especially Wednesday, and I think we'll probably tie a record on Thursday. Some models are a little bit hotter than the mid-90s, but I think for the most part we'll probably stay in the mid-90s. It's just a little bit more difficult in mid-September to actually get into the upper 90s. The sun angle is a little bit lower. We're just transitioning into our cooler months, but it is not apparent with our current 7-day forecast. Notice even this weekend, while we are going to see improvements and we'll go back into the low 90s with a little cool front in the region, that's it. It's not going to be like we're seeing beautiful, beautiful air and fall air moving in. As I mentioned, fall officially starts on Thursday, September the 22nd, but as you know down here, that really doesn't mean much of anything. We got a little preview of fall last week with our lower humidity and temperatures in the 80s. That was nice, but it's gone for the time being. But we will eventually start to get more frequent cool fronts. We'll eventually start to get some colder air. A lot of times we start to see those in either late September or early October, but we'll see. Sure could go for one right now. There's your 7-day forecast. Nothing to worry about in the tropics and the Gulf of Mexico. We'll be looking at hotter temperatures each day, getting into the mid-90s Wednesday and Thursday. A little bit of an improvement by Friday and into the weekend, but overall, no nice weather in the forecast here. And notice the only rain chance, or at least decent rain chance, will come early next week by Sunday and Monday as a little cool front approaches the region. All right.